guys, editing Cyd here. So, I just want to say that this was one of the hardest videos I've ever had to make, and that if you're ever in a situation like that, get the fuck out, run. And if you ever need anyone to talk to, I'm always up. So, my Instagram, Snap, Facebook, everything will be down in the description box. I love you guys so much. Bye. Oh yeah, and if I seem like really shifty and nervous and bounce from one topic to another, this makes me really uncomfortable to talk about. So, yeah, I hope you guys got to know me a little better, and I love you guys. Bye. Hey guys, it's Cydney, and welcome back to my channel. So, I have a little bit of a more serious video for you guys this week. Oh, by the way, tell me if you like me sitting over here or if you like the other way. I don't know, I figured I'd like switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna turn this light on because it's getting very dark. Okay, and it's still dark. Okay, so I wanted to talk about I guess I'll do like, my controlling relationships. This does give me anxiety, so if I'm like laughing and smiling, it's not because I think it's funny. It's just because it makes me nervous and it makes me freak out. And if you're triggered by abuse of any kind, sexual abuse, physical abuse, or self-harm, then do not watch this video. I have 100 other videos you could watch. So, getting into this. Like, I don't know if guys feel that because I'm young that I'm easy to control, or that because of my disability it makes me a target for stuff like this. But I feel like guys honestly just use me for sex, and that like they say whatever just to get in my hands. Like, I know not all guys are like this, I know, but this is just kind of how I feel because my my ex had contacted me yesterday, I think it was, and like his choice of words was just like ridiculous. Like, he was like, hey, and then I think I was like, hey, what's up? I miss you, or whatever. And then he was like, how much? And I was like, there has to be a number. And then he goes, who have you been dating? And I said, no one, knowing that. I mean, like, he doesn't really need to know who I'm dating. I mean, I haven't seen him in 5 months, so I was like, nobody, why? And then he was like, who have you slept with? Who's the last person you slept with? And I'm like, you. And he's like, good. It better stay that way. You better know your place. I can't wait to have access to you. And I was like, really? Is that all I am to you? Like, like, just a fuck toy? Sorry, this is probably gonna get interesting worded. But yeah, like, I'm like, is that all I am to you? Like, it's ridiculous. And I mean, I've had worse than that. Like, I have a guy, for some reason, that decided to hit me up on Facebook, and he's been hitting me up constantly for about a week or two now. And I'm like, I have a boyfriend, and he just doesn't give a fuck about that. And he's like, come be with me, come run away with me, and like, we can go get married. I'll buy you a ring today and everything. And I'm like, wait, stop, hold up, pause. Like, no. And And, like, being a disabled person, like, I can't just get up and leave my whole family and move to a whole another fucking state. I think he's in Indiana. I'm not sure, but yeah, I can't just get up and leave. Like, it's so much more complicated than that. I do get, like, disability services, and I'd have to find a whole new agency and a whole new, like, support system, and like, that would just be a pain in the ass. Like, I don't ever want to leave Florida because of that. Like, to move, we can go on vacation all you want, but I'm not leaving Florida. So, yeah, this guy's like, we can get married, I'll buy you a ring, yesterday was have my baby. And, like, he gets pissed off at me when I don't answer him, and I'm like, I don't have to talk to you, I have a whole boyfriend. And he's like, so, you know he's a loser, he doesn't treat you right, and you guys know that last week was my birthday. So he messaged me, and I'm like, don't be a butthole, it's my birthday. Just so, because, like, I can't deal with that. No negative vibes on my birthday. So he's like, so what is he doing for your birthday? I'm like, why the fuck does it matter what he's doing? Like, you're not here. Are you paying for it? No. So why do you need to know? And I just feel like it's a way for him to just have me to himself. Like, I feel like this is what he wants. He wants to have me to himself so that he can just have me, no one else can, and that freaks me out. Like, you don't even know me, and you're, like, telling me you want to marry me. Like, that is so scary. And, by the way, he thinks I'm a dude because I won't talk to him on the, like, Facebook voice thing. Like, I mean, I never answer the phone anyway. I'm usually either sleeping or it was on the counter, or, like, I don't want to talk to him. And he doesn't get that. So I'm just like, okay, that's what a block button's for. And honestly, like, I told this guy, like, I don't know why, but I even opened my big mouth. But, like, this guy obviously thinks that my boyfriend hits me, and he never has. Other people have. That's what I said. I was like, other people have. He never has. So he took it as, oh, he hits you. Perfect key to get you away from me. And no, he has never hit me. He treats me like a queen. Like, we're good. And sorry, my AC just clicked on. And so yeah, I've had other people hit me, try to control me, tell me that, I had another guy talk to another girl behind my back. Listen to this, you guys. Okay. So he was talking to another girl behind my back, and 7 minutes, okay. And I told him, because I'm very territorial. Like I was saying, I told him, like, I'm very territorial, and he knew that. And I was like, well, you don't need to be talking to her, because I guess he had said that this girl was a stalker and had a crush on him for 12 years or something. I know I'm all over the place. I don't like talking about this, so if I do jump all over the place, that's why. But he was basically saying that this girl stalked him and la-da-da-da, and I was like, then why are you talking to her? And then eventually they keep talking behind my back. He starts dating her. He tells me that she's so much better than I am, and she does everything that I don't do, and blah blah. Well, y'all, this girl was playing him, and this girl was married. Like, this girl was playing him and her husband. Like, she didn't show up to, her husband had dinner set out and everything, and she didn't show up because she was messing around with my ex. I almost said his name. Yeah. So that's just one of many. And then, like, if you're ever in a controlling or abusive relationship, anything like that, please get the fuck out. Run. Like, that's what I had to do because, like, it's not safe. Like, I'm an 107-pound person. Like, I'm tiny, and, like, it just, like, scares me to think if I would have never left, like, what could have happened. And basically with this one, sorry, I'm going from, like, story to story. Basically with this one, we were engaged, and, like, he had hit me before, but, like, I guess I thought nothing of it. I was, like, young, guys. I was, like, 17, 18. And, of course, when you're 17 or 18 and somebody pulls a ring out, you want to get married, like, right then and there. And when I was 16, I wanted to be married by the time I was 19. That is so crazy, I know. But 17-year-old Cydney thought she knew everything. So, this guy, we were riding, I remember specifically, we were riding in the car one night, and we were riding in the car, I'm in the passenger seat, and we get into an argument. I took my ring off, and I threw it at him, and I was like, I'm done, take me home. When we get home, I'm packing all my shit, and I'm leaving, because we live together. And he was like, no, you're not leaving me, blah, blah, blah. He just starts freaking out, and he's driving all crazy because, like, I had really long, straight, black hair, and he grabbed me by the back of my hair and slammed my head. Oh, God, because I started crying into the windshield, and I saw stars. Like, there was a crack in my skull. Like, I heard my head crack. Like, that's how hard it was. And he's like, no, you're not leaving me, blah, blah, get the fuck out of the car. And he stops the car. And we're on the fucking highway. And it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I have no shoes on because we were just going to go get food and come back. And he ends up driving around acting all crazy because he was high. So I'm like, oh, God. So he kicks me out of the car. I have no shoes on. Like, my feet are bleeding because, like, I was walking on the side of the highway. Eventually, a cop pulled over, and I called somebody to take me home. But he was like, was that your boyfriend that did that? You need to fucking leave. And I did. And I did press charges because of another thing that happened. Oh, I hate talking about this one. I hate talking about this one. Okay, so you guys, we got into another fight, and he threw me down the stairs, and I was pregnant, and that's how I miscarried. I had a miscarriage from that, and yes, I did press charges, and yes, I did testify against him. In court and everything, so he is serving time for that and domestic violence. And I think another girl also did come forward. It's so cloudy to me, like, I can't even tell you directly. So yeah, that is probably gonna be the end of this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Stay true and stay weird.